Rishi Sunak, the British Prime Minister, has been accused of gambling with people's lives. That's what we're going to go through today. Hold on tight. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and this is where we discuss true crime, politics and current affairs. If you are a returning viewer, first of all, have you subscribed? So if you've come back for more, clearly you like my content. But you know how this goes. We go through an article, I give my uneducated opinion, and we continue the conversation in the comments below. The British Prime Minister is insistent on sending immigrants to Rwanda. Asylum seekers to Rwanda. Rwanda has not been deemed a safe country. We're not going to deep dive into the reasons. You may have noticed I haven't covered British politics too in depth for a while because it makes me angry. I do not need the extra anger in my life. But this was, this is painful. So, Rishi Sunak did an interview with Piers Morgan. If you don't know who Piers Morgan is, you're living under a rock. He is a very successful interviewer, journalist, newspaper editor, etc. Currently under investigation for something to do with phone hacking. And as I said, he interviewed Sunak. I haven't watched it because Sunak makes me angry, so I will not be watching the interview. But there is a clip going absolutely viral right now. Piers Morgan was saying, no, this Rwanda thing, it's a load of crap, it's never going to happen. You're just talking out of your arse. Pretty much the short version, the cliff notes, if you will. And Sunak was like, no, it will, man, it will, we'll send them. Because he's insistent. And Piers Morgan made a bet. This is not verbatim, but it's the gist. I bet you £1,000 that no one will be sent to Rwanda before the next general election. Sunak took that bet. He is literally betting with people's lives. Now, Piers Morgan, that's a bit of a dick move, sweetheart. I like Piers Morgan. As an interviewer, I like him. I sometimes watch his show on Talk TV. As someone who wanted to be kind of in that business, journalism, I look up to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's done some shady shit in the past. He probably still does, I don't know. But this, dude, this was not cool. You fucked up here. But then again, Piers Morgan is a shock jock. It's what he does. Think about it. This stunt has gone viral. Now, did Piers Morgan plan the stunt? I don't know. Did he go off script? Probably. But Sunak is meant to be the British Prime Minister. He is meant to be sensible. He is meant to be controlled. He is meant to think. So his excuse is that it caught him off guard. You know, he's been criticised for taking the bet, for betting on people's lives, etc. He's meant to be an intelligent man. When Piers Morgan offered you the bet, you should have taken a second, just 1 second, and thought, this is going to go badly, I'm not getting involved in that. And you should have said to Piers, no, we're not going to be indulging in that. That is not okay. We're not going to bet on people's lives. It's perfectly okay to take a second. If someone asks you a question or offers you £1,000 bet, it's perfectly okay to take a second, think before you speak, etc. And I'm wondering, this £1,000, whoever gets it, do they get it or are they going to donate it to charity? Because neither of them need it. Rishi's a multi-millionaire and Piers ain't exactly poor. So I'm hoping it goes to charity. Maybe they've already said that. Maybe they have retracted the bet. I don't know. But dude, first of all, Piers Morgan, what a shitty move, but also genius, because it's got everyone watching your TV channel, internet show, podcast, whatever it's called. It's got everyone watching your show on Talk TV. So it's genius journalism. It's genius media strategy. I will give you that. But it's still a bit of a dick move. Sunak, there's no nuance here. There's no bailing you out, sweetheart. No. You're meant to be an intelligent man. You're meant to be in charge of the country. You're meant to be composed. You're meant to be logical. You're meant to be thoughtful. And yet you take a bet on the lives of immigrants and refugees. I hope you're proud of yourself. At what point are the Conservative government going to get rid of this leader? I mean, they're already on what? Is it the 10th? I'm being facetious, but you know what I mean. Get rid of this. But then again, we don't know when the election's going to be. So are they just trying to hold on till the election and bump someone else in to try and get the vote? Because, you know, maybe that's a strategy. Maybe they'll placate the people by saying, okay, we'll get rid of Sunak, please just vote for us. Maybe that's the plan. Or maybe I'm just being cynical. But this was this is messy. Genius on the side of Piers Morgan, catastrophe on Sunak's side, and it's an absolute disgrace. And it's a shame that the royal family can't comment. I feel like it would be appropriate for the royal family to say it's immoral, is that the right word? Unethical, to bet on people's lives. That's not choosing a side. That's not being political. That's not even having an opinion. You know, it's just, you don't bet on people's lives, dickhead. I got angry again. I do apologise. Maybe I should just call this the Angry Show. Something silly like that. But, yeah. If you are a UK resident and you haven't registered to vote, please do. We don't know when the general election is going to be yet, but you must register to vote. I will leave a link in the description where to go. And also, you will now need ID to vote. Because, you know, police state. Again, if you don't have ID, there is something you can apply for. That is free. Again, I will link it below. You must have this form of ID or some other form of ID to vote in the UK. Whether it's a local election or a general election, it doesn't matter. This is important. Register to vote. Links are below. If you would like to vote, but there's no one you want to vote for because they're all twats, you can always ruin your ballot paper. This is an actual thing people do. So you'll get your ballot paper. It's got all the people listed who to vote for. You can put a cross in every single bloody box of them, because then it shows that you want to vote, but they're all twats. So you've got no one to vote for. That makes sense? To ruin your ballot paper. I've done it a couple of times. I'll own up to it, because I wanted to vote, but they're all a bunch of twats. So I had no one to vote for. That's kind of what ruining your ballot paper is. It's like a mini little protest to fuck you. But please register to vote. I'm not going to try and persuade you who to vote for. That is everyone's personal decision based on their life experience. Vote for who you want. Vote for whichever party aligns with your beliefs. Bearing in mind, you are voting for the party. You are not voting for the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is a figurehead for the party. They are the party mascot. So ignore whoever is in charge. Look at their policies. All the parties, look at their policies and then vote accordingly with your beliefs. That is my rant over for trying to get people to vote. I am quite passionate about politics. which is why I don't tend to go down the rabbit holes, because it makes me angry. You know, you've got to pick your battles. But that's it for today. Like, comment, subscribe. All the links are below. Thank you for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you.